Hello and welcome back. Until now, we have seen all different types of references in Excel, and I do understand it is very confusing for any new learner. So I thought to go through all these references in this video and refresh what we have learned so far. So until now, we have learned four main types of references in Excel formulas. Those are A1 reference, R1C1 reference, named reference, and structured reference. We have also seen relative and absolute references, but these are basically used to lock and unlock the cell references. So first, let's run through A1 reference. As we know, if we want to sum all the values under January header from cell B2 to B6, we just have to add some formula referencing these two extreme cells B2 and B6, separated by a colon in between. Pretty straightforward. The next R1C1 reference is slightly complicated, but luckily least used reference among all. Say, again we want to sum all the values below the January header. We reference the cells in pairs of rows and columns as R-5C to R-1C. If I try to break it down, from the cell where we are entering the formula, the first row reference is 5 rows above, and hence we reference it as -5. Similarly, the last row is just 1 row above, and we reference it as -1. Since the formula is entered in the same column where the summation values are available, the C value will remain constant. So to make it simple, say we are going to enter a Excel formula in the blue colored cell. So any rows or columns that are above and to the left of this cell will be referenced as negative values, and any rows or columns that are below and to the right of this cell will be referenced with positive values. As I said before, this is the least reference style used in Excel formulas, but it is important that we understand the syntax. The next is the named reference, and it is pretty simple. Say we want to sum all the values again below the January header, we just have to name this range as January or any name you wish and use that name directly in the sum formula. The last is the structured reference, and for this we need to format the given data in the table format. And say we name this table as data. Once it is done, we can use the table headers to reference the entire column. Say again we want to find the summation of all the values below the January header. We just have to reference this table and the column name in some formula as data, add column name in the square brackets. So these were the main reference styles used in Excel formulas, and there are dedicated videos on each of these reference styles. I request you to have the clear understanding about these topics as we are going to start with Excel formulas. That's all I wanted to cover in this video.